because I do want to like get this podcasting going 2025. 2025, I want a podcast. I don't want to give what kind of schematic cast I want, but I want typically I just want another person. But if I had to do like a trio, being myself included, then I got the ideas of the personalities I would want to try to make something and build something from that, and just talk about what I'm just giving a glimpse of. But to clean up a few things, um, cause I'm super pro black. Don't never get it twisted. I had an argument with my mom, not an argument, a debate with my mom over the commonality that I got with Trump. Cause I got commonality with Trump. It's just a fact. I think if we look inside of ourselves, we all got a commonality with Trump. We might got more uh, things that we're not alike, but don't mean we can't find a commonality within everybody. But given that we see him more than everybody, you can draw a commonality if you examine him. But the point that I'm making is my commonality that I told her is I love the shit out my people. And when I'm expressing myself, it comes across fucked up, possibly, to those that's not black. But I don't be giving a fuck. And that's what my commonality is with Trump. I don't try to fucking offend nobody that's not my race. But when I'm talking about my race, it's gonna come across very aggressive at times. And I'm working on that. That's the big difference between me and him. I'm working on that. You feel me? I care enough about, I can't believe I'm about to say this because I got the choice not to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Let me humble myself as God's child. I care enough about white people enough to say, hello, Miles tells the creeper. And what's up, Landria? What it is? I care enough to about white people enough to say that I don't mean to offend when I talk. When I talk, it's the words of Christ. I'm good, Landria. How you doing, boo? I wish you could join me. You know how to join? If you know how to join me, I would like for you to join me because I'm looking to start a podcast in 2025. And we're going to be just like this. We're going to be going back, but I need a woman to shut me the fuck up because sometimes I talk too much. I need a woman to interject with her points, and then I give my hood black opinions back. And that's what I really want to keep promoting and moving forward. As you can see from my videos, if y'all checking them out, these is all my videos. This ain't nothing I found on the internet. This shows me giving a timeline to the different craziness around where I grew up and seen things that I seen and witnessed to. Not no crimes or nothing, but well, one of the shit I don't know what you would call it, but point is me just seeing these things and capturing them on tape and narrating life. You feel me? 49ers and Seahawks. If I had to choose off the real, I'm going with Geno, baby. I'm going with Geno. I don't know what's this live about, but I must say Skeleton from Masters of the Universe is cooler than any YouTuber. Masters of the Universe is my shit. My favorite scene is the bald head white guy when he came out. I don't remember his fucking name, but he was like, he said something to the kids in Skeleton. That was my shit back in. That's a hell of a movie. Five Guys. What it is, fam? Oh yeah, you ain't know. Hey, funny story. You see how he brought up Skeleton? I told my mom I'm a thespian. She was like, no, I told her she was a thespian. But she cussed me the fuck out. She was like, bitch, I ain't no goddamn thespian. You got me fucked up. Ariel Villain on the waiver. What's up? Hi, baby. Come on, style, boo. And so fucking goddamn, she was like, I ain't no thespian. You got me fucked up. It say, why? Why what? Boo, you gotta talk to me. I don't talk to bots. You gotta make legible comments and don't give me no fragmented sentences. You feel me? Give me a complete sentence. I have like 10 different He-Mans next to me. Bro, I'm trying to tell you that was the movie, bro. My godmama, she used to play that and she used to play Roadhouse. I don't know if y'all know about Roadhouse, but Them was my two movies as a jit, Roadhouse and that. And if I had to pick another one, it would be on that Eddie Murphy movie, 48 Hours. Them three fucking movies right there, that was my childhood. And so, yeah, but point is though, um, damn, y'all lost me talking about this goddamn movies. And I said, there's me. I had point is when I talk and I make my comments about anything, I'm speaking as a black man who had a life. And I ain't gonna never be apologetic, but I will be empathetic to understand that I can try to govern my tongue a little bit more responsibly, especially if I want to advance myself for to the masses. I want, because I can't even get to more black people without at first being accepted by all people, you feel me? But I'm not gonna cater to the fucking all people. I gotta just cater to my emotions, and my emotion speaks to that who I am. I have a cartoon collection, Kringer Head, and the Masterverse He-Man figure. It's fucking hilarious. Hey, bro, you gotta make a video about it, then link that shit to me or something. I'm learning this technology shit. I ain't good with like knowing how to do all this stuff. This is new to me. You feel me? Like even right now, I don't got a formal setup for me a podcast, but I'm finna put all that together. Where you at, bro? I'm in Georgia, but I'm from Florida. You feel me? I'm from South Florida. You feel me? I always put an emphasis to it because Florida is real big. You feel me? But yeah, I'm a GA. I'm a GA baby at this point. You feel me? My granddaddy from Georgia, so it's like this shit is like me coming home. And I do be rapping. You can find my raps all through my videos. Everybody who checking it out, listen. I'm more than just a rapper. I'm an artist. I draw. I paint. I write short stories, movies. I got scripts. I got comedic scripts. I got all type of shit. When it I put his head on him like an hour ago, and it's staring into my soul. Hey, but yeah, understand. I don't never want to be boxed in as a rapper. I'm not a rapper. I'm a real life human being who talks a lot, as you can see, and I'm always trying to convey a story about my experiences. You feel me? Because I feel like I ain't gonna never let nobody discourage me to say that my experiences. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this shit on live. When I was 15 years old, let's get deep real quick. I ain't got these issues. We all keep got it say Gavin, shut up. I know Gavin, I probably should shut up at this point, but I'ma still go for it. Pardon me. But this is this. So when you let's talk about real mental health. I ain't talking about like these folks that be on the radio and shit and just be playing the mental health. Let's talk about real mental health. I fucking used to be on mental health medication in school. You feel me? So when I was 14, I had to take double coat and Risperdal. You feel me? I had 500 milligram double coat and about 300 something milligram. Bro, Gavin stole my identity. But I had double coat and Risperdal. So the shit used to make me sleepy. I used to go to sleep in school because it was for antidepressant, is for bipolar. You feel me? Like I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie with part. Listen, this is case any fairs watch. I want you to know ain't none of what I'm saying is criminal. I just gotta see that. But I'm talking about a movie where yeah, two of them left. Thanks, two of the fairs that left. Keep it moving, bitch. None of this shit is none of that. Oh, that Georgia Pimp. Yeah, hey, look, check it. Hey, love. Hey, like it. Make sure you like, and if you already subscribe, bet that up, fam. Already. This is what I'm telling you. So the there's a movie I can't remember, but there's a movie where there's a serial killer and 12 of the people keep dying at the hotel, right? And they trying to get him in his room to crack his personality for him to realize all these personalities is him. So he got so many sides to himself. He got the fucking child him. He got the female him. He got the killer him. He just so many fucking sides. And then at the end of the movie, he kind of looking like this and shit. And they forcing him to have a mental, like it's like when you in a mental, like let me tell you something. I don't know how many of y'all know about the id, but the id is your subconscious. You feel me? So this shit is always recording. It's always on recorder. You feel me? And even when the traumatic shit that you try to suppress, that bitch gonna be on your id. It's gonna be on your subconscious all the time. You gonna have nightmares about it because this shit is recording and it plays when you sleep. You feel me? So these characters sometimes when you have in the brain, when it's some traumatic shit, it splits. You feel me? You don't want to look at this shit. It splits. You feel me? I'm finna say some shit that's probably gonna make my final two followers leave. Comments are hard too. Man, listen. If you keep going into the catalog, bro, it's gonna get deeper and deeper, and it's gonna be shit that you gotta play back. And like that's what I'm telling you. The same way I'm talking. Imagine me having time to craft my words and put that shit into a song. Imagine the damn information you gonna get. You feel me? It's really like a fucking movie. You feel me? That's like I think that might be the I don't know if the movie called Split, but it's a movie made in the 2000s, and they at a hotel and they all got the same birth date. They trying to put in common. They like, what do we all got in common? They trying to figure out what do we all got in common because each one of them keep getting killed, but y'all don't know listen, let me tell you how I literally record, bro. I record off a phone and then I do all that shit digitally over the phone. I ain't even got no formal computer fucking yet, bro. I do that shit like that, bro. And then I get that bitch going. Well, I got a formal computer, but I don't use it for that purpose. You feel me? I use that for surveillance purpose, but fucking um recording purpose, I gotta get that another little system for that. But anyway, I said I put my arms at oh yeah, so check it. This movie is basically killing off his personalities and getting him to see for himself, which reminds me into another movie that I like with I think that's Leonardo DiCaprio. He was crazy and he lived at this place and he used to be thinking he was investigating for a murder, but the reality of it is he killed his wife and he didn't want to remember that he killed his wife because she killed his kids. So he used to be like, man, somebody done kidnapped my wife and kidnapped because his personality split. He couldn't stand to think about the shit. So that's what this movie, I think you is, whoever said that movie Split, that might be what you're talking about then because they was slowly breaking down his love, which bring me to another movie with Adrian Broder, a throwback movie. Y'all probably too young to remember. Adrian Broder kept going back in time, and he was, I think his name Adrian Broderick or Broder, whatever. He was waking up in the morgue. He kept waking up in the fucking morgue and shit, going back in spaces in his mind. But let me see how I'm doing. This is fucking me, scatterbrain. And imagine me having time to craft my words. That's what my tracks is. It's 12 motherfucking personalities. Tyler, the funniest shit Tyler Perry ever fucking did in anything he ever did was a play. Well, Tyler Perry was arguing with somebody. He playing Les Me Did. He like, hey, no, 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 no. They said, yeah, chill, 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 chill. And they was like, who you talking to? He said, "Oh, I was talking to all my personalities. I was trying to tell them not to kick your ass. They telling me to kick your." And I thought that was funny as fuck, cause like that's what the average person got going on with their daily life, where you feel me? They brain is split from traumatic situations, and they didn't develop another personality to kind of to bear with that shit. You feel me? And that's kind of like, let's talk about something. I hope I don't tune y'all off, but let's talk about. Imagine the people that's in front of us, Stutter Island. That's the name of that movie with where he's stuck. He can't move, leave. That's the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, y'all gotta check that out if y'all never seen that shit. Dope as hell. And so, yeah, with that though, imagine people personality split and then they develop another, whether it be a harder something to protect themselves or whether it be a softer version to try to mask themselves. You feel me? I'm gonna say that again. Sometimes a motherfucker might already be hard and they need to soften. And then sometimes a bitch too soft and so they harden because their personality has went either or, it has split. And then you got the multiplexes of that shit where it continues to split due to new traumatic instances and them trying not to fuck nobody up, because genuine people don't really want to fuck nobody up, right? So they just be like, all right, let me try to get past it. How do you get past it? You move to another, and then when you got to confront it, you just. But yeah, those are that with the movies, and that's with me when I get time to craft my music. My music is a weapon. It's a pen. It's my daddy. It's fun, fun, not so fat. Sonic CD is more like Sonic 1 than Sonic 2 is. I feel like passive aggressive people have split personalities. Passive aggressive people do got split personality. Listen, check this out. In one of my songs too, I said, I got so much shit on my mind right now I can't even process it. But you will catch that in one of my songs. I said I be passive, like, and then I said let a bitch with no ass try that. I'ma slide back, and then it's that the vanity of your eye. Some nights it'll emotions might die. That's on what song is that? It's called Shay Snippet or something like that. Shay Snippet. Check that out. And it's me talking about me being having a passive nature with women. I got a passive nature when it comes to women, right? Thank you for leading me into that. When it comes to women, I'm passive because my mom is very aggressive. You feel me? I got a mama that came to my when in kindergarten. Swear to God, I don't know if y'all remember them portables in kindergarten. If y'all had portables, but we had portables with a bathroom in it in the classroom, and my mom had a purse that disconnected into a well, it was a fucking belt, the scraps. And you know, I've been the way I've been. I've been fucking getting in trouble in school and shit for having this personality, outspoken and entertaining and shit. So she came one day and beat the shit out of me in the bathroom, and the whole class was laughing at me, right? So I'm thinking, man, when my mama leave, we all finna get it in the bed. We bumping, bitch, and we bumping. And freaking end up down. I said, damn, hold up, passive aggressive. Oh yeah, I say that to say that was her personality. But even though that was her personality, she was a woman that would take off. And it's funny. Yeah, I'm finna get real deep. She was a woman. Damn, cause I ain't finna just put my mama down like that, bitch. You better believe it. My motherfucking mama was a lady working at I ain't gonna say what job, but she worked at a brick and mortar place with no high school diploma, bought her house, not rented, nothing. She bought her house at 28, you feel me? And paid that bitch off through the years. Working a fucking minimum wage job, getting raises, and just learning the job with no high school diploma, raising three sons, you feel me? Me being the middle son, you feel me? And she did that. That's why I got my crib that I bought for my daughter. I don't even consider this my house. This is my daughter's shit. I'm at my daughter's house. So, you know, I say that to say, I, but she was aggressive as fuck. My mom, still right now, my mama, it's hard to talk to her. Her tongue is lethal. And it made me a passive aggressive man because she always said, don't put your hands on no woman. Don't do this, don't do that. That's what happens when you ain't got a daddy in your house. You got a mama raising making a man. Well, shit, she making her ideal version of a man. You feel me? And so it made me great in a lot of ways. You feel me? It made me be able to relate to women and understand them in ways that other men didn't take time to understand a woman. But it also made me passive as fuck and vulnerable or gullible to a certain degree with a woman who thinks she getting the ups on the nigga. Let's say, imagine like let's talk about the different kinds of men in life. Well, let's talk about some real shit real quick before I get into the different kinds of men. And I need y'all to remind me in these comments what the hell I be talking about. 'Cause I be drifting. A man at no point in time is it ever cool for a man to rape a woman. Ain't no time in point in time is it cool for a man to ever think it's acceptable to rape a woman or physically or slip of something in her fucking drink or some shit like yeah, oh yeah, bitch tune out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Bitch run. It ain't never cool, fuck nigga. It ain't never cool. If you can't get a woman off the principle of how fly you are, the confidence you have in yourself as a man, I don't give a damn. I said in one of my songs, I be in the chick face, my teeth tart or some shit. Bitch, hey, if it is what it is, that she rocking with me, she rocking with me. If she not, she not. But at no time, and I gotta tell the new viewers who just popped in, cause I gotta run y'all off early, it's never acceptable to rape a woman. Niggas wanna run when I say that shit. I don't know why. I guess cause I got like what they view as gangster music. A gangster ain't supposed to say it ain't cool to rape a woman. Well, bitch, it ain't cool to rape a woman, bitch. That's what it is, motherfucker. I'm not a gangster. And if I was, I still tell you it ain't cool to rape a woman. And so, and the damn sure ain't cool to be out this motherfucking world bragging about the shit. Let me tell you about niggas in this world. You got niggas, you got three kind of niggas actually. You got niggas that get a lot of pussy. You got niggas that can't, uh, that don't get a lot of pussy. And then you got the in-between niggas. You got the niggas that can get a lot of pussy, but due to their principles, they don't get a lot of pussy. You see that? You see those three different kind of men? The kind of man that can get a lot of pussy, the kind of man that can't get a lot of pussy, and then the middle, I can, but I don't had a lot of pussy. I'm done with that. I'm looking for some substance, some content. And when you go to doing that shit, you put yourself at risk through what the hoes. You look at the music. The music always been about dogging bitches, and you can't blame the young niggas for making that kind of music because we grew up to that kind of music about dogging bitches. So the bitches expect that like it take for a nigga to be around a woman. I'm talking about a gangster woman to listen to the music she listen to. Just shut the fuck up and listen to the shit. Don't put on nothing for her. Just let her play the shit, and she gonna play some of the most degrading of women shit you ever heard in your fucking life. And you gonna be like, oh, shit, damn. Some of the best songs I ever learned or found out came from listening around a woman. And so I say that to say when you do get past the bullshit and you say, you know what, I've been a hoe for too long, or this shit is not conducive to a nigga lifestyle, or I got a daughter, I gotta do better, or whatever the fuck. When you make that kind of decision for yourself, you put yourself in a fucking, especially if you look like me, like I don't know, I got like real, I got a story for every fucking scar I got on my fucking body. And fucking so it's like when you come very gentle and you don't look gentle, bitches is throwed off. They're like, what's this nigga angle? What is he about? And then you seem like a peon to a bitch that thinks she know it all, or a younger woman who is younger than you who feel like, oh, you just outdated or prehistoric when your mind's so sharp. But at the same time, you speaking from a different angle so that she looking at you with no respect at all. You feel me? Or there's another angle. She do look at you with respect. She do know she ain't shit at the time. And she don't want you involved in her bullshit. So sometimes you gotta say, this is a person who understands where they at in life and that they don't want me into this whirlwind. I think what can help a lot of men before they play the mental health angle. Oh, back to that story though, when I used to take um, prescription mental health medication in high school and middle school. Fucking so I was on the double coat and the Risperdal. I had my first love. I'm gonna put that on the podcast. I ain't gonna go into the full story, but I did a bad decision as a kid. I took 42 pills, 21 double coat, 21 Risperdal. I never forget that day. My daddy was in his office slash room, and I was on my daddy got a big house, so he was on his side of the house. I was on my side of the house. It was just me and him living together. And I took 42 pills. I went into the bathroom and I took them motherfuckers. I made this is a life decision on some temporary feelings. I laid down and then my heart went to beating like bumping like bitch like starting to take effect. And it's like I had a decision to make right then and there. Do I just lay down or do I fucking get up and try to fight this shit? Cause like I done made this decision. All these pills is done. I was dumping them bitches in my mouth, like really dumping them bitches. You feel me? And so fucking laid the fuck down. And then I got up maybe after like 10 minutes and I went and knocked on my daddy's room. Well, no, I called my ex-girlfriend stepmama and I let her know what I was a weak nigga. I was a weak nigga. It took a lot to become who I was. That's why I say my music is so interesting because there's a real story behind that. Because like I ain't gonna say I was no weak nigga. Pardon me. I was not a weak nigga. I was a man doing loving women the way my mama had taught me to love women, and I loved hard back then. You feel me? So making a long term decision, I took these pills. I went to my daddy. No, I called my ex girlfriend stepmama, told her what I did. She called my daddy house phone. No, somehow she got in contact with my daddy. My daddy come check on me. He called the ambulance. The ambulance come out. They rushed me to the hospital. I took some shit called charcoal, and then it was some other shit tastes like Sprite. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was charcoal and a Sprite. They tried to pump. I wasn't letting them pump my same shit going down my throat, so fucking they just gave me the charcoal and the little Sprite shit. I bounced back. I went to a mental health hospital, and I tell you, this is the craziest shit. So I went to the at the same time I was in the mental health hospital. It was a football player in that shit. He was walking on an NFL player in that shit. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna even say his name, but he was in that shit. And but he was on the adult side. I was on the juvenile side. And I ended up getting some pussy in this place from like this beautiful woman. Mm, yeah, beautiful woman. The biggest bounce back of my life. The biggest bounce back. I never looked back ever. And I ain't mean I'm not taking this conversation now because that's not what it's supposed. It's not what it's supposed to be about. That I was just she was at a low place in her life because she was there, I was there. We was just two fucked up individuals. And lowly behold, though, that's how lost souls find each other. Lost souls be roaming, then they bond to each other. You feel me? And part of me, like I've already gave y'all a glimpse of me. So if like the personalities be fluctuating and shit, part of me, you feel me? It just all the stories collaborating. And so, point is though, it wasn't just the pussy that bounced me back. It was the intensive therapy that they had. We used to wake up in the morning. We had group therapy. That was the first therapy we had. So if we woke up at 8 o'clock, we had group therapy from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Where we just got to talk about our feelings and shit. You must participate, otherwise you can't even be in the like you can't you locked down for the day. So that's 8 to 10 a.m. We had group therapy, and then we'd like scatter off into I don't know what we was doing like school. We'd have like school and shit, and cause mind you, we all like teenagers and then younger folks and shit. So we had to still go to school, but you had to do a lot of therapy. So then you have art therapy where you draw your feelings out and shit. You feel me? And then you gotta talk about what you draw. That was like an hour, and then you just it was so many different forms of therapy. You had nighttime group therapy, all type of therapy, and and then there was bad parts of that shit too. Now, like that'll fuck your head up that no kid should ever go through. Like you know, for me, instance, myself, right? They got like real padded rooms. That shit ain't just no movie with padded rooms and shit. Like that bitch is real. It just ain't white and all foamy and like that. It's like more like a mat on each wall and shit. And it's blue, cause blue is supposed to be in the mental health world of soothing color. You feel me? And so and then they got a camera right overhead and shit. And it's just shit to drive you mad. And then they got some shit called 4 points, where you laid down like an X or something, and your left arm, your right arm, your left leg, your right ankle is tied down. You scrap the fuck down. You feel me? You can't even move. Only thing you could do, I'm talking about you will be laid on your back with your arm scrapped up, your leg scrapped down. The only thing you could do is lift your head up, just like that. Just like that. That's that. And I'm talking about a whole fucking day. Bitch, you gotta piss the shit on yourself. You feel me? It's not where it's at. But if you strong enough to not let that break you, it's gonna split your ass. Oh, it's gonna split your whole fuck personality. But if you can um find I say find the sugar in the no, I forgot how I used to say it, but you take the sugar with the lemons, you feel me? And or limes or whatever. And if you can make it through that, you good. You feel me? And so you know, I look at life right at this point as a victory lap, bro. All this shit, like LeBron said when he got to LA, he was like, "Bitch, this is just the cherry on icing on the cake. This is the icing on the cake, dog. God allowed me to have a child. He allowed me to gift my child a crib, and now I just gotta be here to just facilitate that, and just the rest of what like it ain't for me to be trying to look for Mrs. Right. Who's a Mrs. Right, bitch? Sometimes most of us don't even like ourselves at times, you feel me? And that's every human fucking being that walk this fucking earth is dissatisfied at some point with themselves, you feel me? So that's where we at. And I ain't got time for, and then the other part is what happens when a bitch is crazy about you. She'll kill you. I ain't got no time for no bitch and being like, no, bitch, no. I be knocked out sometimes, bitch. I don't need you up under me with weapons and shit, and then kill me. Nah, bitch, no way. So it's at this point I'm accepting my daddy. I'm getting a little too personal, but yeah. All in all though, not play with a nigga though, for real though. Uh, down. Yeah, I'm about to end this cast. I don't have a good conversation. I need to learn how to do this little engaging. I did good engagement at the first point. I'm learning this shit. I'm learning how to get with this shit. Hey, also this is celebration cause this my last day. I'm finna go cold turkey. You feel me? I'm gonna try to go cold turkey and I'm gonna document that. I'm gonna document a lot of things. You feel me? And that's just what this is, like documentation. And that's like those who fuck with me on the way with my whole journey and just life in itself as a single father. You know what I'm saying? As just goddamn this fucking B dog. Fuck. Bitch, get your puss ass away. Bitch. Motherfucker, I'm about to get the raid on your fuck ass. Let me end this shit.